There's a strange part of transformation that nobody talks about enough. Sometimes you actually change, but continue performing the person you used to be, because people know that version of you. Your environment recognizes that version. Your relationships were built around that version. And eventually, you can become loyal to an identity you've already outgrown. Today's movement from Leo toward Virgo makes me think about the difference between being seen and being real. There comes a point where you stop asking, how does my life look? And start asking, does my life actually reflect what I believe? That's a completely different question, because you can talk about peace while feeding chaos with your attention. You can talk about authenticity while making decisions based on approval. You can talk about purpose while repeatedly giving your best energy to distractions. You can talk about love while abandoning yourself to keep everyone else comfortable. Eventually, what you believe has to become something you live, and maybe that's what growth actually looks like. Not becoming more impressive, becoming more integrated. Your thoughts, your words, your values, and your actions slowly beginning to tell the same story. That's why attention matters, because your attention reveals your priorities before your words ever do. Look at where your attention goes when nobody is watching. What are you feeding? What are you rehearsing? What are you strengthening? And ask yourself, does this belong in the life I'm creating? You don't have to condemn the old version of yourself. That person got you here. Maybe they survived things you didn't know how to handle yet. Maybe they chased validation because they hadn't discovered their own value. Maybe they made mistakes because they were seeing life through a smaller perspective. Honor them, learn from them, love them, but don't confuse compassion for your past with an obligation to repeat it. Today's Virgo symbolism reminds me that transformation eventually becomes practical. Clean something, finish something, keep your word, make the phone call, take care of your body, create instead of endlessly consuming. Say no when you mean no. Say yes when your heart genuinely means yes. Put your attention where you say your values are. These things don't always look spiritual, but perhaps spirituality was never supposed to be something we merely looked like. Maybe it was supposed to become the way we live. So today, release the need to perform your growth. Let your actions demonstrate it. Protect your attention. Refine your perception. Love without abandoning yourself. Allow yourself to outgrow identities that once kept you safe. And remember, you don't owe the world consistency with an outdated version of yourself. You owe yourself the courage to keep discovering what is true and the discipline to build a life that reflects it. Return to yourself, then let the way you live become the evidence.